Whatever you're feeling, man. Good morning. Starting this morning off with a workout at the gym. Little photo shoot at the gym with some of the gym members. Got a half-hour training session in, then took like 15-20 minutes worth of photos. Now I'm on my way to do yoga. And I'm gonna sit by the water for a little before yoga, which is really nice. I am so unbelievably excited for later today, man. Going in the city, meet Mike Boyd at the VaynerMedia offices. Oh my gosh, I told Jamie like 100,000 times how I'm so excited. The thing about it though is I have zero expectation. So what that means is yeah, I'm supposed to be meeting Mike at the VaynerMedia offices, but I have zero expectation. I'm not even expecting to go in the offices. I'm not expecting to see anybody at the office. I'm not expecting to meet him at the offices. I'm keeping the expectations here so that everything else is butter on top of the biscuit, whatever you want to call it. If I just say, I'm just meeting him at the offices, maybe he'll meet me outside, then if I get invited into the offices, that's how much cooler is that? Or if I get to meet anybody, how much cooler is, you know what I mean? So keep the expectations at a minimum. That way anything else is incredibly exciting. Because even the fact that just in general that I'm hanging, that he said yes is a blessing. You know what's kind of funny actually I'm thinking about is being that I'm such an early bird and everybody that I go to the gym with are such early birds, it's funny to we forget how early it is sometimes, and we're just having normal conversations and laughing and all this stuff. That photo shoot that I just did with them, it was 6:30 in the morning, and we're all just laughing, having fun, and it's funny, that's really early, but meanwhile the alarm went off at 4:45 this morning, and I started getting up around 5, so I had already been up for an hour and a half at that point. So but it's just funny, 6:30 in the morning is ridiculously early for some, and hey, we're just laughing taking a photo shoot for others after working out. I had already worked out and taken a photo shoot. A little bit of a raining morning over here by the Huntington Harbor. Still a beautiful day to be alive though. Man, yoga has been such a tremendous blessing in all aspects of my life, but I love how much it makes me slow down, even in my thinking. The way I'm thinking, it makes you slow down and be present, and I really like that. It's been a real blessing. I'm really enjoying it. Cool, so take a listen to this. I just finished about an hour of work outside, and I ended up planting all of my raspberries and strawberries and marjoram and stevia, however you pronounce it. But multitasking, I had my instrumentals in my ear, so that I was listening to my instrumentals as I was working. Listen to this, ready? Demo idea of what I have, ready? Because the past will bring you down, and all I have is here right now. I'm not promised tomorrow, so why am I worried today? All I have is this moment. Don't wanna waste it away. Don't wanna waste it away. What do you think? That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh my gosh, man. I'm going through all these comments from the videos that I posted over the weekend, like my Piano Man, Modern Love, Hallelujah, Ho Hey songs from the event that I played on Saturday. Dude, these comments are so nice, man. First of all, I'm actually going back and listening. I'm actually really happy with how things sounded. Especially Modern Love. I was wow, this actually sounds really the vocal lessons. I really feel are paying off, and I'm happy and I'm seeing progress, and it's cool to see the feedback that people are giving as well. I like it. You know what I haven't done in a long time? I actually haven't made espresso in a long time. It's been quite some time, to be honest. Let's hop on a live stream and start working on this track that we started writing. I'm trying to stay active, trying to stay musically inclined, and also keep my mind active so that I'm not stuck wandering in my own thoughts. I'm actually finding it very helpful. So I'm currently on the way to softball, which, funny story about this. So I was, like I said, you guys know, I was supposed to go to the city today. Unfortunately, the guy that I was supposed to meet had a flat tire, so he was not able to make it into the city today. All good, no worries, not concerned at all. We'll just reschedule. So that means I was available for the softball game. Now, I wasn't going to go, obviously, because I was going to be in the city. As you saw this morning, it's kind of rainy all day today. Apparently with a softball game, it's not really that rainy. But point of the story is I texted the captain. I was like, hey, turns out I can make the game, but I know that I had RSVP'd no because I wasn't going to be there. I just want to let you know, is the game still on? Whatever the case is. So he's like, to be completely honest, we have a lot of guys, and I'm not sure what the situation's going to look like with you playing. And I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. Like, I don't really want to go in the rain and sit on the bench the whole time. Like, that really sucks. But then I was like debating. I was like, what do I want? Thinking about it. And I was like, I signed up for this, and I was like, I want to be a team player, no matter what that looks like. And if that looks like me sitting on the bench, I don't want to be the kind of guy that says, oh, I only show up when it's convenient for me, and because I'm not going to play, I'm not going to show up. Like, that's not the kind of guy I wanted to be. So I made a decision, okay, I'm going to go. Then I got told, hey, it'd be a huge help actually if you can learn how to do the books for like the batting order and like the hits and all that stuff. I was like, oh, I really don't want to do that. I was like, that is not my strong suit. But I didn't say any of that. I was just like, you tell me where to go. I'm your soldier. You tell me. Like, I'm not the leader of this team, so I'm just going to submit to wherever they want me. So an hour later, I get a call from the captain. He's like, hey, are you mentally prepared to be starting catcher? I was like, yeah, absolutely. I started at catcher last week and played the whole game. And he's like, good, because a couple people backed out, and now I'm going to need you to be starting catcher. And I was like, well, look at that. Look how things worked out. And it's funny. I'm going to be fully honest in this situation. And it's funny how this mind works and how you have to reprogram your mind. Because after that happened, he goes, yeah, I'll have you start as catcher. And then this other guy who hasn't played any games yet, maybe we'll have him sub in as catcher after the fact. And the initial thought that I had was like, oh man, like really he's got to sub in with me, like, you know, like that stinks that I'll only play half the game. And then I caught myself, I'm like, are you actually joking? You went from sitting on the bench, which is not so great, to then doing the books, which is even worse, to now starting, and you're gonna complain because some guy who hasn't played at all is gonna get some playing time? I'm like, you've gotta be kidding me. Like, get that thought and that thinking out of my head. I'm gonna instead choose to be grateful, because gratitude is a choice. It's not like, hey, yeah, it's convenient, I'm gonna be grateful. Gratitude is a choice, and I'm gonna choose to be grateful, but also not to be pissed off, because I would very easily go into, really, Jake, what's wrong with you? How could, like, you were just blessed, like, now, like, why do you automatically go that way? And like, kind of like what's the word? Like, I don't know what the word is. Then be all like hard on myself for like feeling that way initially. And instead I said, you know, it's okay that you initially felt that way. You can't necessarily control your initial emotions. You can choose what you want to do with them and how you respond to those initial emotions. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to be mad at myself for doing that. Which I'm proud of myself for. Instead, I'm going to choose to say, no, we're not going to feel that way. Instead, we're going to be grateful because literally 30 seconds ago, we were doing nothing, and now we're starting. So I'm grateful instead. So that's full round Jacob Restituto thought process. All right, this is what we got for the track so far. Take a listen to this. I'm going to, on my way there, try to write the verses, because I think we got the chorus.
Because the past will bring you down. And all I have is here right now. I'm not promised tomorrow, so why am I worried today? All I have is this moment. Don't wanna waste it away. Don't wanna waste it away.
I made a rap. Hold on, let's rewind that.
All I have is this moment.
Trying to be a little more expressive in my vocal melodies.
Don't wanna waste it away.
Something like that. I don't know. We gotta fill it with words, which is the hard part.
All I have is this moment. Don't wanna waste it away.
Ready?
Don't wanna waste it away.
It's a little rainy out there today. Gotta make the most of this, huh? First off, we should have won that game. We didn't win that game. We lost. It was 28-23, and we gave up 16 runs in 1 inning. Without that inning, we would have won the game. I did all right. I got like, I think 2 hits, like singles, and then 2 outs. I hit. Maybe it was. I don't. I think that was it. But right now, parking lot of a Target, about to watch the video that my intern made of. She edited the Omegle video, so it's a bit. So it's like a 25-minute video. So I'm gonna eat my dinner over here. I'll watching this video, and then waiting for my mom to pick her up from the airport. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?